Hello. Happy Friday. We got another guest into the Stars studio, man. An influencer, content creator doing some things in Atlanta right now, making a name for himself, blowing up on the gram, TikTok, everywhere, man. Can y'all please welcome in Kjackz? Hello.
Yo.
How you
What up,
feeling,
though?
brother? You good?
No, I feel good.
Man, let's get right into it. Why did you start making content?
Um, I feel like the content more so like gravitated towards me because
Okay.
of my personality and everything like that. Like a lot of my friends did social media before I did, so I was always the dude that was just around the camera, I say, but and they'd catch everything that I do on camera, and then the interactions that their fan base would have with me would just be like through the roof. They'd be laughing. You know what I'm saying, whatever silly or random thing that I did, my people was like, man, you should make a channel. Like this was YouTube back then. Like you should make a YouTube channel. Like, bro, like they clearly love you. And, like you clearly got the personality and everything to do it. So, I dabbled in it, and I ended up making one and it started rolling ever since. For real.
Why were you hesitant to start at first? Why did they
Um,
have to push you into it if you had the personality, you had the flair, people thought you was funny? Why didn't you just get right into it?
cause I didn't know what I wanted to do back then. Like it was kind of like I knew who I was, but I didn't really care for other people to see it. And at this time, the monetization wasn't like the craziest, so people wasn't really talking about even getting paid. So it was just like they had to push me into it a little bit because for one, I almost wanted to see like what the reaction was, but I really wanted to lock in. If I was gonna do it, I wanted to do it like all the way.
Can you tell me, I guess, what your content style is? Are you more of a troll? Are you funny? Are you a real life reenactor? What would be your niche, your content style?
That's crazy. I got almost so many. I dabble in literally everything, but I have to say like I'm kind of just like a personality. Like I know I started off big on like comedy skits and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
I feel like I'm more so of a internet personality now than anything. And just turn everything good. Cause like I said, I can do everything from like I dance move, a joke here, there. What I'm saying, surprise a lot of people with a lot of different talents. So it's like I can't just fall into like one niche and one group because I'm a personality. I just, what I'm saying, I do everything.
What was the first piece of content to hit for you that go viral or at least get a lot of numbers? It might not even be a lot today, but back then, like somebody came in and said, I had 10K views one time, and that was crazy to me.
Yeah.
That was early on. So I guess what was the first piece of content that blew up in your eyes? How big was it exactly?
Do it matter on like which platform?
No, any platform.
I say, well, I don't know what like first because I ain't gonna lie, I've been getting a lot of millions of views for a long time. Like
Okay,
when
damn, bro.
I ain't gonna lie about
Like
when I started off on like TikTok, like I dropped out of college, and like 3 days after I dropped out of college to really like lock in on social media, I ended up blowing up on TikTok. So like I used to average in like 2021 and like 2020 and 2021, I used to average like 50 million views a month on TikTok.
really?
Yeah, but I say a video that did go up.
I'm
Um,
talking about before you became
I'll
what you
be
is now. Like, what was that video that was like, damn, people actually check me out? Like, maybe I need to take this more serious. What video
shoot.
brought that to your head?
I remember the video that kind of like changed it all. It's actually a funny story. It's because it was really an accident on how I kind of like blew up that crazy, but people was laughing at it so hard that I had ended up turning it into what it was. The video, it was like on TikTok back then, it was big, it was heavy on like filters and stuff like that. So like stuff that you interact, like it'd be like games and stuff like that, like game filters. So I was doing this like new game filter because before, if you was the first to do a game filter and make it go viral, like if you was the first like 50 people to do a game filter or something like that, like a new game, like the video would go viral. Like, but people didn't know that until it was like already trending. So I used to do a lot of game videos and stuff like that. I had did one game video. It was like it's like a picture. It was like you capture yourself in like the picture frame. So wherever the picture frame was at in the screen, you basically like made a face and you captured it. At this time, I was on my bed and like the camera right in front of me. So I'm on my bed and I'm trying to capture my face in the picture. I'm saying my commentary, making it funny, but like it was one time the picture frame, like second to last one was at the bottom, and I had went down, and it kind of looked like I arched my back, and it took the picture though, because like it was like you capture yourself in a picture frame, it takes the picture. So when it took the picture, it was like a picture of me looking like I arched my back, and I realized it immediately. I said, "Whoa, oh no," and then the video was over with. So like, mind you, I've been spamming like these last 3 days. I've been spamming posting videos and stuff like that, trying to make things, what I'm saying, work because it's like a whatever, but they not getting like no traction for it. So I seen a video. I watched it afterwards. I laughed at it. I said, man, it's funny. Like, it's whatever. I'm thinking it's not gonna do nothing because my other ones didn't do nothing. And it's like it's late at night. I'm just laughing. I'm like, man, whatever. I just posted, you know what I'm saying? Not thinking nothing of it. Man, I posted that video. I went to sleep. When I woke up that next morning, because I think I posted that video at 3 a.m. When I woke up that next morning, see my phone. I said, look, said TikTok notifications
Going dummy.
going crazy. I'm like, dang, what happened? Like, what video going dumb like that? I said, what? I don't know. I opened it. Of course, it's the video that I ain't even want to. I wasn't even go post it. Like I damn near had it sitting in my drive. I'm like, man, what? But I had it sitting, and I'm like, it's going crazy. Everybody laughing. Everybody like, because people could clearly see it was a mistake. You know what I'm saying? So everybody laughed at all that other stuff, but it got to the point to where it was like the first day it hit like 2 million views, and I'm like, dude, what is going on? I'm like 2 million, but then I also had to, what I'm saying, change the narrative because it's like, said this was some accident type beat. Let me go ahead and now it's time. I got all these eyes on me. Let me lock in and let me, what I'm saying, actually, yeah. So I started making a lot of skits. I started making reaction videos. I started making everything. And then everything that I posted almost after that went viral and I started trends and everything else like as soon as after that because I couldn't be known for the person that, what I'm saying, accidentally arched their back. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hell no. Like, so I, what I'm saying, I changed the whole narrative, but that video ended up hitting like 18 million views or something like that before my account got taken down. That was like the first smacker one. Then the videos I posted like a couple hours after that ended up becoming like a viral trend where I used to make this like crazy sound and stuff like that. Yeah, it was a
Why your account get taken down?
So back then TikTok, it's not like how it is now where you can kind of talk to representatives, especially if you're not big already. So they didn't know I used to do reaction videos on top of that. So I used to talk and do reaction videos and sounds and stuff like that to videos that was already on the platform. So when I would talk, even though I wouldn't say nothing bad, I actually encouraged the video. They didn't because it was so viral than the original video, they didn't know whatever I was saying was hate speech or bullying and all that other stuff. So they automatically just strike it. 'Cause my videos was getting millions more views than the original video. So if something was wrong in the original video that I reacted to, they like they would try to strike me for that video for their video because my video was so much viral than their original video because they didn't catch on to that video yet. So they'd strike me for it, and I'd be like, why am I getting penalized for videos that's on y'all platform already? It doesn't make sense. I'm like, I feel like y'all only getting me because I'm getting way more views than the original video. And I'm like,
Black too.
yeah, and I'm like, that's not fair. So on back then on TikTok, it was more so like if you get too many strikes, no matter if this appealed and they, you know what I'm saying, and they basically like give you your like privileges back.
Warning, right?
Yeah, so yeah, if you get too many warnings, you get too many strikes, no matter if you appeal it and you know what I'm saying, they just forgive it, it still counts on your like account record. So if you get too many, no matter what, they go take your account. So I got banned. I had to make like 4 different accounts. I had like three different TikTok accounts all over 600, 700,000 followers, and they banned them all.
Damn.
That's why I ended up getting off of TikTok for a long period of time.
So I guess what is your preferred app now?
Snapchat.
Really?
Shout out Snapchat, yeah.
Okay, so let's actually talk about that because I have heard about Snapchat. I heard Snapchat actually pays really well.
Yeah.
So what is the key to Snapchat? Because it's like I never see anybody promoting Snapchat. Why are they where are they getting this money from? And why don't nobody ever push their Snapchat? Why are they pushing TikTok and Instagram and everything else?
Well, I feel like that was like three different questions in there. No, you spoke. I'm gonna answer the last one. So you said why is nobody pushing Snapchat? So Snapchat is one of them apps. It's like it's been around. Everybody's fairly familiar with Snapchat, but people don't know now the different stuff that Snapchat has to offer. So from spotlights to your public story, and also to some people like myself that has TV shows on Snapchat, them is easy ways to profit off of it. Like Snapchat is the most app that I made my money off of. Like that's how I be, you know what I'm saying, came sane in a lot of this in the social media world, and I don't have to really trip on a lot of things because Snapchat really provided a lot of that. The reason why nobody's kind of pushing Snapchat, other than the people that's already making a lot of money, is because shoot, well, that's really just it. Nobody knows that you can really make that much money, and then if you can, nobody kind of knows how to do it because
Do it the right way.
yeah, do it the right way because right now the kind of the method is it's like if you already big in the world, you can blow up on Snapchat easy because you already got
People gonna follow you and join the page.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like for instance, like DDG was gaining 33.8 billion views, you know what I'm saying, a month on Snapchat, pushing it, and he the one that got really all the creators getting on Snapchat because DDG, he knows how to make money and he knows that hey, this is what it is. DDG was making $20,000 a day on Snapchat.
What?
Yeah, a day.
So that is crazy because I never even heard about that. And like, you don't got to get too specifically into your numbers, but could you break down, I guess, the payments? Like, who's the highest paid? Who's the lowest paid? Is it TikTok? Is it Instagram? Is it Snapchat? Is it Facebook? How does it work?
Well, I feel like that kind of depends on you,
Oh,
but
the platform
yeah,
you use.
yeah. But I say if we going off of like EPM, which is like certain number per thousand views and stuff like that, I think it's still it either ranges from it also depends on what part of the platform you're talking about too, because I like I said, I have a Snapchat TV show, the discovery shows on Snapchat that you see when you scroll and stuff like that, the public. So I have one of them where I post episodes daily. For one of my shows, my ECPM is like $20 per thousand views. So if I'm getting millions of views, it's like I just got a $20 per thousand views, which is you know what I'm saying, which is very good. But I know a lot of people like YouTube ECPM and stuff like that would be like $43, $63 per thousand views. You know what I'm saying? A lot of my friends that do like the 20v1s and stuff like that host them, they still be like $63 per thousand views and they getting 2-3 million views, they get money off that. So I know a lot of people make a lot of money off TikTok and stuff right now through the lives and also through the 1 minute videos. Instagram don't pay a thing at all. Facebook pay a lot.
Said Instagram don't pay, but Facebook pay. Aren't they the same
Yeah,
company?
they are. But Instagram used to pay. Instagram used to have a whole program for it, and then they shut it down. And then now they got like this BS ad system. Like one of my friends had posted, Theo Whistle. He had posted. He had generated 23 million views this recent month and only made seven. It was like $7 and like 30 cents from Instagram.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, they violating, but we got to get off that app. They violating crazy. They violating crazy. I guess what's one piece of advice you'd give to another creator who's trying to grow but hasn't had their viral moment yet?
Man, stay consistent. And as irritating as that sound, and as you know, feel me, as cliche as it sound, that's consistency is the most important thing, not only in the social media world, but in life, period. If you want to be good at something, if you want to stay with you got to be consistent, but it's also being doing the right things, being consistent because you know you can practice wrong. You can, you know what I'm saying, do a lot of things wrong, but that's also where it comes into learning, which why you gotta be consistent because that first thing you do I got a good idea, and you do it, you probably at that time gonna think it's the most executed perfect thing in the world. You're gonna look back a couple months later, you're gonna be like, dang, I put out some BS. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was a good idea still, but you didn't know how to really put things together. You know what I'm saying? So it's really like the consistency thing of it, because I used to do that. I used to be like, man, I'm posting, I'm doing a lot of stuff. Some things that hit, some things wouldn't, but I wouldn't understand why, like what was happening for real, for real. And then I kind of look back and then seen the quality. I'm like, I was consistently doing the wrong things that was kind of like hindering my growth. So the consistency is also like practicing and looking at other people that's doing things on your level that you want to do, and kind of like imitate but also be yourself. So like kind of like study the game and study the stuff that they're doing. Like, oh, he posting at this time. Okay, cool. I'm gonna post at this time. I'm gonna probably post another 3 hours before, because you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to push out all this content. Oh, I see that they using this hashtag, and this hashtag, or they only filming their videos during the day and having a certain plot. Oh, he got a whole series. Okay, I'm about to try to make a series and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? When I say imitate, I mean imitate the process and not imitate that person's style. You feel me? Always make you always make whatever you doing you, because if you don't want to blow up off the wrong thing and then now you stuck with, oh, you such and such, you know what I'm saying, you stuck with a label that you don't really want. You feel me? Like, that's why even when I said like on my viral moment, it went viral on accident, but I knew I couldn't have this be stuck on me. People gonna remember me for it whatnot, but it's also gonna be like, oh no, he funny. He actually do this, that, and the other. He came up with blase, blase, blase. I had to change the narrative on it. Like, don't want to blow up off something that's not you, because I know some people that can't take back what they did. You feel me? They had that one video and it blew, and then they kept doing it, and now they known for something that they don't even, it's not even them. Like, you feel me? They gotta get into like a real character that they dread to. You feel me? And that's a, you feel me? That's a whole thing. Yeah, that's a.
I know exactly. I have a couple people in my head. I'm thinking like Ritzy, Ralph, and John. But anyways, we can ignore him for now. I see that chain dancer. What is ATM?
It's my concert group. It stands for Art of Motion. You feel me?
Okay.
My concert group ATM. We do have a Snapchat TV show. It's with my dog JG, my dog Philly. You feel me? We was basically broke niggas that moved to Atlanta to try to see what the motion was, and then you feel me, we was around each other every day. Like, cause we wasn't like, when we all came out here, we didn't really like know each other, but we all kind of had like the same like grind, and we was all at Collab Studios. Shout out Kiwi Dorsey. We was all at Collab Studios, and we was there every day filming skits, and we with each other every day from sun up to sundown. We like, you know what I'm saying, we getting closer, building bonds, but I seen where like their heads was at. And we like, I ain't gonna lie, we all make videos together anyway. We might as well make a group. You know what I'm saying? This was like months even after us being together like every single day. So we like, all right, bet, let's do it. So we put up the drawing board and we tried to come up with like acronyms and stuff like that. Like, it sound cool, stuff that was everybody, because everybody in ATM got their own style. Like, you know, Philly, he more of the like, he's civil. You feel me? He more of the civil and know how to appeal to different crowds, and he's very knowledgeable in a lot of the tech and understands a lot of systems. JG, he more the chill. You know what I'm saying? He's funny, but he got a different type of swag to him. You know what I'm saying? And me, I'm kind of like, I got a lot of different personalities. I'm chill, but I'm kind of like the firecracker at times too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get stuff turned, and then I just also still be on some chill stuff too. If I don't, you know what I'm saying? It's, you never know almost what you gonna get with me, but you feel me? We all worked good together. Especially because we was all at the same level. Because it was harder to find people that really was dedicated, that they was already bigger, because they're kind of like egos. Yeah, it's also egos and stuff too. Like, they kind of, you know what I'm saying, people be thinking that they better than certain people. Kind of wasn't, that wasn't us, especially because we was all like around the same level too at that time. So it was like, you feel me? It just clicked and worked good, and then we end up getting a Snapchat TV show together, and then we end up dishing content out on that. saying made a lot of money with them boys, and then everything just started elevating and growing. Man, shout out ATM.
Man, now I just want to say I appreciate you, Kjackz, for taking the time to sit with us. Tell us about your brand of comedy, your brand of content, and of course your group and everything, man. Please tell everybody where we can follow you, we can keep up with you and see your content.
Yeah, man, what up, though? It's Kjackz Supreme. I know I'm doing my thing. You can find me at Kjackz Supreme, KJACKZ. On TikTok, it's like my fourth account. And you know how many accounts you got to go to where your literal account name is Don't Ban Kjackz. Like, bro, I ran out of names. I ran out of emails because when you get banned, you got to make a whole new email and password that's not associated with another one. It's dumb. But you know what I'm saying? Don't ban Kjackz, Snapchat, Kjackz Supreme. Follow my Snapchat TV shows, ATM, which is all the motion, Collab TV, OMG TV. You feel me? That's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? Well, for that, and then you probably find me on a billboard. A couple of them. I got a couple of them out here. I'm in every athlete's foot in America. I done runways. I'm also a professional model and an actor. Did stuff with Tyler Perry. I did.
You had all that.
Yeah, I did New York Fashion Week.
How was that?
New York Fashion Week was turned. It was my first time ever in New York. It was probably like a year and a half ago now, like 3 Septembers ago or something like that.
How did you get into modeling, or you just always did that?
So a lot of people say I'm a pretty boy and whatnot, and I have a structured jawline and all this other stuff. It was kind of easy for me to learn the walking technique, even though I'm not an ideal height for a model, a professional model at that. But I got into it because practice. Well, your technique kind of weighs out a lot of things. They looked over a lot of things because they seen how good I can walk and how good I look in clothes and how good I was able to promote clothes. Outside of me being an influencer and all that other stuff, because the model world don't even see that for real, unless it's not like a real show. So I got into it like that, and then I got a couple billboards and stuff like that of me and people's like brands and stuff like that. I'm in every athlete's foot in America.
You did a commercial with Athlete's Foot, or you did a
I did it. I did a commercial and a shoot with Athlete's Foot. I just did the recent campaign again for the 4-day shoot out here. So
Fire.
all them legs and stuff y'all be seeing, skinny legs be me. Yeah. Now they threw a whole event and everything, but yeah, I was their poster boy for the 4-day shoot. So with the shell toes, them me, you know what I'm saying? Me looking like ASAP Rocky with Rihanna, me holding that girl hand in the flannel. You feel me? That's yeah.
Man, Kjackz, you just too cool, man. Too cool, bro. I just want to say I appreciate you for stepping into the Star Studio, though. And we rolling out. We know we gonna have you back in here very soon.
Yeah.
That's fire, again.
Appreciate it.